Hey girls, and welcome back to the channel where we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to properly clean and sanitize your makeup brushes and sponges. So let's not waste no time and go ahead and subscribe, like, and press that notification bell so you're notified every time I post, because you know what's up. Go ahead and grab those filthy brushes and sponges that you've been using for 2 to 3 weeks, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so first things first, grab you a fresh clean towel and lay it out on your kitchen counter. And I like to do this in the kitchen because it's just so much more space and room. Okay, y'all, so the next thing you're gonna grab is your cleaning mat, and I got this one off Temu. I will leave the link in the bio, and you're just gonna go ahead and put that right in the sink where it's supposed to go. Lay it nice and flat. The next thing you're gonna need is a antibacterial soap. You can use any bar soap of your choice. It does not matter as long as it's antibacterial. I like this better than using liquid soap just because you have to keep adding liquid soap in. And y'all see I barely got some. Alright, the next thing you want to do is turn on your tap to lukewarm. You don't want this to be scorching hot because it might melt the interior glue of your brushes. Alright, y'all, so I grab my face brushes first. I like to do my face brushes first because they're the dirtiest, but you could do what you want. And I grab about 3 to 4 brushes at a time as I wash, because not only I like to keep it organized, but these are your face brushes. You need to give them extra care. Okay, so now that the brush is fully saturated in water, you're gonna go ahead and put it on the soap and swirl it around to get all that soap in there. For those without a placemat, go ahead and swirl that brush on the top of your fingers as you would if you had a placemat. I wish they had these at Dollar Tree. These are Dollar Tree worthy. These placemats are really helpful. But with the placemat, just go ahead and use the texture that's on it to go ahead and clean all that makeup thoroughly off of the brush. Doing this in the kitchen and using just the bar soap itself makes this process 1,000 times faster, just because you have so much more space instead of just being cramped up into a small bathroom. And then also you can just pick up the soap and swirl it around on the brush. It's like a 1, 2, 3 type of step. And since the sink is so big, you can just splash the water on the mat to get all of that makeup stuff off and not have to lift up your mat like you would if you were in the bathroom. You guys know how when you use soap to bathe and after you use that soap, it gets your skin so dry? That's how you know that soap is very stripping. So all of that oil and whatever it is in that foundation or anything that you use, you know the soap is going to get everything out thoroughly. So yeah, I just go ahead and repeat this process with all of my brushes, and I do take my time to make sure all of my brushes are clean. I know this process is such a big headache and nobody likes to clean up brushes, but if you are a makeup girly, it is very important to keep your brushes clean and sanitized, you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed it up so y'all can see how I clean my brushes. Okay, y'all, so we're moving on to my eyeshadow brushes, and this is quite simple. I just go ahead and spin this bar soap onto my fingers and get all that soap on my fingers and rub it on the bristles. I don't directly put it on the soap just because it can get all into the metal part, and I don't want to sit there and have residue soap on my brushes. Other than that, it's the same process that you would do with the other brushes. With the face brushes, you just put it on the placemat and rinse all the makeup off, and there, it's clean. As I'm going, I'm placing all my brushes on the towel to get them to dry. Now we have our sponges, and usually I just saturate all of the sponges in the water, set them to the side, and go one by one. I take one sponge and I go ahead and do the same thing I'll do to my small brushes and just squeeze that soap into the brush and gently rub. I also use the mat to swirl it around the texture so I can get the makeup off of the surface of the sponge. And usually sometimes with these sponges and these powder puffs, it is hard to get the stains out of them. So I don't really stress over it, but I do try my best to get it all out. Okay, y'all, so now that my brushes are all clean, I just love looking at clean brushes. They look so good. And I go ahead and take them to the bathroom, and I put my face brushes inside of my brush holder to leave to dry overnight. And all of my smaller makeup brushes, I leave them on the towel along with my sponges and everything else to dry overnight. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll be back here with another video soon, y'all. I love making videos. I love these type of videos. Let me know in the comments if this was a good tutorial and it helped you. All right, y'all.